Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and friends beyond the binary, it's time for the podcaster that brings the lack so you can hit the sack. It's time for Sleep With Me, the podcast that puts you to sleep. And tonight's episode is sponsored by Sleep Phones, the world's most comfortable bed-friendly headphones with thin, high-quality speakers inside a soft, stretchy headband. They are the most comfortable way to listen to Sleep With Me, and you can go get a pair at sleepwithmepodcast.com/sleepphones, and you Sleep With Me for $5 off. And when you go make your purchase, try to make it between now and October 31st, and pick up a pair of Sleep Phones in the sunset pink color. One, because I have a pair. They look great, and they're going to look great on you. But two, how great is this? For every pair of Sleep Phones you buy between now and the end of October in the sunset pink color, Sleep Phones is going to give another pair to a cancer patient at a local cancer center. So, stop what you're doing, pause the podcast, go to sleepwithmepodcast.com/sleepphones and pick up a pair of Sleep Phones in the in sunset pink. But Mr. Bird, you got a musical interlude here to remind people to go to sleepwithmepodcast.com/sleepphones.
Sleep phones are a headband with speakers in it, so you can listen to Sleep With Me much more comfortably. Nothing sticking into your ear, nothing digging into your head. Just a soft headband instead. Talking about sleep phones, sleepphones.com. We're talking about sleep phones. Use the code Sleep With Me. We're talking about sleep phones. Headband with speakers, talking about sleep phones. Sleepphones.com. Go there.
So that's Sleep Phones, the world's most comfortable bed-friendly headphones. I'm gonna be on a plane tomorrow, and I'm gonna have my Sleep Phones on. That way, if I lean my head against the window or my neighbor in my seat, I'll have a thin, stretchy headband, soft, thin, high-quality speakers, so I can drift off to sleep on the plane or, while it's taxiing. I use my Sleep Phones every night when I meditate and in the morning, and they are by far the most popular way to listen to Sleep With Me in comfort. Go to sleepwithmepodcast.com/sleepphones, pick yourself up a pair in sunset pink, and they'll donate another pair to a cancer patient at a local cancer center. Sleep Phones. Thanks, Sleep Phones. Housekeeping, we're on the web, www.sleepwithmepodcast.com. Older episodes are there. You can comment on our show notes. You can email me at feedback@sleepwithmepodcast.com. You can get me on Twitter at Dear Scooter, or on Facebook at Sleep With Me. I want to thank Chris Posterson from Sounds Like an Earful Studios. Not only does he edit the episodes and does our theme music, but Chris is an incredible talent. I'm so happy to be working with Chris. You should get over to Sounds Like an Earful Studios. Whether you have a podcast or you love podcasts, it'll be in the show notes. Because not only can you check out the back episodes of Sounds Like an Earful, but Chris has his podcast, A Workshop, which kind of goes behind the scenes of the shows he's working on, including their newest show, Odd Hobby. And I know he's working on a fantasy podcast with Dan Loach. And, I can't recommend it. This is a talented young man. So get over to, you subscribe to those podcasts, The Workshop, Odd Hobby, and check out Chris on his website. So that's Posty Posterson from Sounds Like an Earful. I want to thank Scotty and Jennifer on our artwork. I want to thank our incredibly talented mystery bard who does the lullabies. You can commission a song from him at jonathanmann.net. I want to thank all the people who support the show, either monthly or one time at sleepwithmepodcast.com/support. And the listeners have a Facebook group over at sleepwithmepodcast.com/nods, NODS. I want to thank the moderators over there, Summer and Sarah, Lauren, Lyda, and Julie and Jennifer. It's a great place to ask questions about sleep or stuff you're going through, or technical questions or anything. I believe that's it. Let's get on with the show. Hey, you won't like tossing, turning, mind racing, trouble getting to sleep, trouble staying asleep? Well, welcome. This is Sleep With Me, the podcast that's here to put you to sleep. We do with a bedtime story. All you need to do is get in bed, turn out the lights, and press play. And I'm going to do the rest. What I'm going to do is create a safe place where you could set aside whatever's been keeping you awake, whether it's thinking, feeling, sensing, physical, I guess that's feelings, physical feelings, emotional feelings, noises, changes in your health, changes in the temperature, changes in the friggin' time, thanks, October surprises, cold toes, whatever is keeping you awake. Could be any of those things, could be something way more. Whatever it is that's keeping you awake, whether it's something similar to those or something uniquely your own. A safe place is a place where you can I'll try to take your mind off of that. I'm going to send my voice across the deep, dark night here. I'm going to use lulling, soothing, creaky, dulcet tones, wings of pointlessness, meander powers, word smushing, lists. I'll be listing things. This may be the only list, subtle listing, pauses, predictable pauses, and pauses without poignancy, with poignancy removed from them. But all those things, what I'm going to do is try to take your mind off stuff and escort you across the threshold from wake to sleep. Sometimes I'll have trouble pronouncing things. That's kind of that's now word stumbles. I think I've talked about that before. Pet naming. I say, geez, can you name a cat? Pet Stumbles? I already have a cat named Stumbles. I got enough. Okay, great. Anyway, let me move on because I don't know if I want to engage that part of my brain. But if you're new here, here's a couple of questions you might have in your mind. Who am I? Why do I make this podcast? And what exactly am I up to? Those are the questions the Nana that lives in my brain asks me a lot. And, when I can't sleep, one of the voices in my head is my Nana. So who am I? That's a neutral question. Or it could be positive. Say, well, who are you? Well, I go by Dear Scooter around here, these parts, in the Sleep Podcast. And I'm your bedtime storyteller. I'm your bore friend. And all I'm here to do is take your mind off stuff, and I'll tell a long intro. And the intro is a show in itself for a lot of people. A lot of people fall asleep to this, but the timestamps are in there if you want to skip the intro. But it'll be, have a lot of premature metaphors or whatever you want to call it, unresolved metaphors. I think that's what I meant to say. Not premature, Nana. Immature. Oh, and my Nana in my brain just said, so that's who I am. I'm just your bore friend. I'm going to be here to talk, tell you a story, kick back at your bedside virtually, and ramble on through the night. Now, you're under no pressure to listen to me. No pressure to be, you should be mild. You should experience something like entertainment, without the entertaining part. Just like you say, well, this is to take my mind off stuff that's not bad, but you don't have to listen. So you won't feel any pressure to listen or be entertained. You're also under no pressure to fall asleep. I'll be here for about an hour. And then you can queue up episodes. So I'll be here the whole time, giving it my all to take your mind off stuff. Now that goes into the why. Well, why? Because I have trouble sleeping, and I had a terrible bout of insomnia when I was young. And I'll never forget it. Let's just be straight. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget lying there, desperate for sleep and desperate for relief, and wondering why the heck can't I just fall asleep? Why is this got to be such a hard pain in the butt? And I tend to be one of those people that overthinks about stuff. And even then I would be overthinking, and it was just painful. And if anybody there is lying, I don't mean to bring this up for anybody. Other than to say I can relate how awful it can be to lie there at night. And one of the things that I enjoyed was listening to comedy radio to take my mind off of stuff. And while this is not comedy radio, it's not moldy. This podcast is not moldy, but it's mild, mildly humorous. But I'll be there. I want to take your mind off stuff. I want to replicate that, or do say, what she's doing. Adults need someone to come take their mind off of stuff with lulling, soothing tones, pointless meanders. Someone that's going to sit there with one of those smiles, like you can hear me say, I'm smiling right now. So I got that smile going, that says, hey, I'm your boyfriend. I'm here to take your mind off stuff. Plus I'm not, within the boundaries. This is a nice smile. The smile says, hey, no pressure. I can relate to what you're going through, and I hope I can help you out. So that's, who am I? What am I doing? Why would I do this? Because I can relate. And I say, hey, I like telling bedtime stories. I like, what do you call it? Like talking too much. I tend to be distracted, much like a puppy. But in a human form, you say, well, what was that? Was that a bug that went by? Was it that kind of stuff? And what exactly do I think I'm doing? I don't know. I guess I try to make each episode a little bit better than the last one. I try to find my way from the beginning to the end. I'm not a perfect human being, believe me. Mistakes, I've made a few million. But I guess as I've done this show for 3 years now, at the end of year 3, I said, well, I think I'm starting to learn how to take people's mind off stuff. This podcast, it doesn't work for everybody. But the people that it works for, I say, geez, what am I trying to do? Do I create a safe place where people say, hey, I can take a few breaths here, send my voice across the deep, dark night in some sort of unity to say, hey, I've been there. You smile, get that smile going, the boyfriend smile. You hear that? The boyfriend smile, spree fever. So I had some silly stuff. So you say, hey, maybe I can look forward to bedtime. I got that goofball with that podcast there to take my mind off stuff. It's not exactly like current events or anything. So I can listen to that and it'll distract me. And I like that. And then maybe you get a book or whatever that you'll read before you listen to podcast, whatever it is, or, your favorite pillow or your pound puppy, whatever it is. That's kind of stuffed animal, by the way, not a pejorative term about puppies. I was just thinking about my sister had a pound puppy. Pound puppy, you're the one for me. I think that was what the song went and the commercial. That's also like a major part of my brain plasticity was formed by watching millions of commercials as a child. Well, let me just offer, those were kind of reasonable answers to reasonable questions, but sometimes at bedtime, you could go through that same thing with someone like the Nana that lives within my brain. And you'd say, who do you think you are? And I'd say, well, I'm just trying to do a sleep podcast. Well, who do you think you are to do a sleep podcast? You're a bad boy. And you're also, what are you doing? Well, did you want to know who do I think I am or what am I doing? Which one? These are rhetorical questions for shaming purposes. Well, then why are you touching your fingers like you're waiting for my answer? Well, why don't you answer my questions? Okay, I don't know. I guess I'm somebody trying to make a podcast. I think I'm good. Oh, you think you're good at it? Well, where's your award? Well, actually, I have a couple. Oh, well, good for you. Okay, what was my next question? Who do you think you are? What the heck are you doing? Well, I'm just making a sleep. It's a podcast to put people to sleep, Nana. You've actually been on like 40 or 50 intros. Oh, well, did you ever get me to sign a release? Because I don't recall signing a release. Okay, what was the question again? What do you think you're doing? What are you doing? You're doing a show for people to listen to. Why would you do something like that? To help them fall asleep. Plus, I like telling stories, remember? Oh, you're telling your stories to other people. Oh, my goodness. Oh. They need a washcloth. Can you give me a cold washcloth, please? Oh, Nana, I'm trying to get through this podcast intro, too, by the way. Oh, well, excuse me, Mr. Hot Stuff, with your speed intros. Why don't you try slowing down for a podcast intro? Okay, cool. Can we just get through your questions then? Who do I think I am? I answered that one. I'll be thinking about that for the next 50 nights. What do I think I'm doing? Oh, and why would you do something like this? What are you thinking? Okay, I think those are all. Are you just saying it's a bad? Oh, yes, this is a bad idea. I think I've told you this 1,000 times, and I mean it. You're going to do something in public. It's not going to. Oh boy. Okay, so that's question 2. Oh boy, bad idea. Got it. Check. Who do I think I am? Rhetorical shamer. Check. What do I think I'm doing? Bad idea. Disaster. Check. What was the third one? How am I doing it or something like that? Well, what do you think? You don't know what you're doing. Are you a sleep expert? No, I'm just someone that tells bedtime. I don't know if you need an expert to tell bedtime stories. Well, I would prefer one. Well, who are you to be doing this? Well, I don't claim to be an expert at all, Nana. I'm like someone that has trouble sleeping. Believe it or not, it's irony here. So, have you heard of circular logic? Oh, well, you're just going to use your degrees to try to make me feel bad about myself. Well, that's fine. I'll just go back to the park chester within your brain, and I'll see you later, Mr. Sunshine. Well, that's actually moonshine. Well, not moon. Okay, thanks, Nana. So see how that can happen at bedtime? Like if the exact similar questions, totally different tone. But I say, well, at the Sleep With Me podcast, you say, well, Nana just lives in my brain. She's not, she's can't say she's not real, but my job's to take your mind off of stuff. Like whether you have a Nana in your brain or a Nunu or, just somebody playing the kazoo outside. Let me take your mind off stuff, okay? I'll be here giving it my all, as I said. Now, this podcast doesn't work for everybody. If you're meeting it with skepticism, I encourage that because this is a strange idea. But it's not super strange. It's just me telling bedtime stories. Not for, like I said, not everybody, even my Nana, says, who do I think I am? Again, I get people saying that too. And I appreciate you trying the show. I hope it helps you. So give it a few tries. I'm glad you're here. And I really hope, more than that, I really yearn, because I've been there, lying there, looking at that ceiling. It really yearned to help you fall asleep. So thank you so much for stopping by. All right, before we get to the story, remember that tonight's episode is sponsored by Sleep Phones. You can get your own pair for $5 off by going to sleepwithmepodcast.com/sleepphones and use Sleep With Me for $5 off. And if you pick up a pair in Sunset Pink, Sleep Phones is going to donate another pair to a cancer patient. So get over there and do it at sleepwithmepodcast.com/sleepphones. Thanks, and let's get on with the show. All right, so we're back with another episode of Nuns in Space. Our episodic, actually. With Stan, you get that one? Scooter, I'm not on the show yet. Oh, sorry, Stan's not on. Stan's not mic'd up for the show yet. Episodic, I said, like soda. Episodic. Our episodic series, Nuns in Space. It's just like a show like Star Trek The Next Generation, episodic. So you can just listen to this episode. If you miss the other ones, I'll tell you all you need to know. Scoots is running in charge of a ship, the Monte Carmelo, out in outer space in the future. Also on the ship is his closest ally, is probably his best friend, and his, most trusted software interface, and a freestyle soda machine, Stan, who you just heard. Scooter. But Stan's off the mic. Stan plays himself. Bothers. Anyway, I don't want to get into the casting. And also on the ship are 4 nuns from Scooter's childhood. And you see the details of how and why they're there aren't important, but the ship has a mission. And the mission for the ship is to track across a time and space delusion in search of another ship, the Niches, on which is some sort of secret that maybe the future of the universe is, it's just a secret that they're searching for episodically out in space, but as they follow the delusion in search of what will bring them eventually, maybe one day, to the Niches, they encounter other things. Those are the episode parts, episodic, thing. So that's all you need to know. Outer space, future outer space, smaller than, Star Trek ship. Monte Carmelo Scoots is the one you're rooting for, unless you're a nun or a nun lover. Or lover of nuns. I guess I don't know which one doesn't have the double entendre. That is so awkward that now I'm totally like, how do I get myself? Or if you're a freestyle soda machine enthusiast like I am, you might want to root for Stan or the ship's computer. You say, well, geez, the ship's computer is on the show, interface through Stan from time to time. But yeah, it's all you need to know because once again, we got our intro person's late again. Okay, here we go. I have a lot going on, my friend. Okay, just do the intro because you're wicked late. Last week it was Thursday. This week it's... Okay, please just go. Ladies and gentlemen, the boys, the girls, and the friends beyond the binary. It's time for another episode of the Nuns in Space. Yeah. Nuns in Space. Yeah. That was amazing. I don't know what that's going to sound like. I'm stunned. I'm a professional actor. So my name. Okay, that's Antonio Banderas, everybody. Thanks, Antonio. I totally have a half a bag of get you. Okay, thanks. Nuns in Space. Hey, pen pal, it's me, your pen pal. I don't think they ever. Well, don't worry about it. Hopefully you're not trying to listen to these in order because I didn't. Well, also I didn't put these in order, pen pal. Maybe I did. Well, maybe I did. Somebody I did. Maybe that you're hearing this, they are in order though. Hopefully that's because, that there was someone I've hired to do that instead of, that they're arranged by a bear, it's a part of a legal process that you're listening to these in order. But, I don't know, I'm assuming you know what a black hole is. And there's the physical black holes that now, when I was on Earth, we were detached from space, pen pal. We could get to the moon. And then we could shoot probes and stuff out into space and they would send stuff back. But we didn't interact with outer space, outside of our solar system at all. Or maybe, I don't know. You're asking the wrong person. But we theorized a lot about it. And we looked into outer space. The scientists did a great job. Let's just say that. And there's these things called black holes, which was like, according to what my understanding is, it's like a sun, and then the sun gets towards its end of a time, it gets and then it collapses in on itself. And it forms a black hole that has the collapsing in on itself is a gravitational pull, which pulls everything in it, including light, hence the black hole. And there's an event horizon. I'm not 100% sure what that is. I think the event horizon is when you're not getting out. But also they became this thing because they said, well, if you go into a black hole, what happens? And then, the great minds thought, and then the great fictional minds thought about it. And it became, also became, well, it's this hole that no light can escape from. And, human being, we like our all or nothing thinking, or I know I do, pen pal. Nah, pen pal, I'm trying to get over it. So I don't know if these letters have a lot of all or nothing thinking or not. Or, middle, more muddling thinking. I think I'm finding a center ground, pen pal. But these black holes, they became like the subject of a lot of, say like metaphors, figures, mythology. They look cool because like for pictures I've seen of them, they're swirly and they call to me, pen pal. I'm not, like I say, and then I did I ever tell you about the movie Interstellar? Pen pal, this is a question. There's not a right or wrong answer, but when I was on Earth, I had a podcast before we were exposed to outer space. Did they ever recover any of that audio? Is it in any museums, like good museums, not like the jokey ones, like The ones where you pay like $30 and they say, well, that a tourist museum. But Pen Pal, I did have an episode where I talked about the movie Interstellar, and at some point the hero and the heroine, they're on opposite sides of a black hole, father and a daughter. Or not opposite sides. I think he crosses through a black hole. But anyway, he goes into a black hole, and I think so. And then it has the magical properties, and he uses that to communicate with his daughter across. I think there's also alternate realities in there, Pen Pal. But so I guess my thing is, well, here's the good news, Pen Pal. We're out on the outer edges of a black hole. We've spotted a black hole. And we followed a really strong trail of delusion right to this black hole. I mean, obviously, we're keeping our distance, and we're using the optics on the ship. And they said, well, this is strong pull. Like there's delusion in the black hole. And then they said, was it in the black hole? And I've been getting this delusional nuance. And I said, no, it's on. And I said, train the optics on the black hole. And there's some sort of object. It's not very big, circling the black hole on the distance, like it's slowly working its way in. And we're not within its pull. We're maybe we are to stabilize. I don't know. That's not an important part, But I also, and I think everyone else on the ship knows that the great black hole is also calling to me. And I even told him, I said, I'm not 100. I said, once I go in, I won't have a choice. And I said, why can't I just go in there on a probe? And they said, well, we need you to follow this. Unfortunately, we're stuck with you. And then I said, well, we should go investigate this object. And this is unraveled a whole argument. That's why I'm here talking to you by myself, Pen Pal. I'm having some semi-quiet time. I did have some quiet time, and then I needed to chat. And then my brain started chattering, so I said, well, I need to check. I gotta get my brain off my case. So I said, let me talk to my Pen Pal, because that silence is deafening. And everyone was like, well, you just want to get close about it. I said, no, that object is related to the delusion. I can look through the optic. And then they said, well, we're not even sure what it is because it's not that big. That's a good thing about having the optics, Pen Pal. The ship's got good glass where we can look at stuff. But I got to go back to you might as well come with me. I go back to the bridge because I said, we're going to come up with a solution to get that thing. And everyone said, well, does it involve going too close to the black hole? Because that's, with you in charge, that's too risky. And I said, already hard. But I said, think of something. I said, there's got to be some way that we go in the opposite direction and it's going in one direction and we shoot something out that's going. I said, figure something out like that. And then they all just stared at me, all the nuns, even Stan. And I said, you understand, like, we'll be going a counter drain. That's going with the drain. And we send something. He said, just send out a cup or something. We'll scoop it up. So let me go. Okay. Good. How's everyone doing? Quartermaster on the bridge. How's the Operation Scoop Up going? Pretty good. Okay. Why don't you tell me what you have? We're going to scoop it up. Just like I said, what are we going to do? We're going to go counterclockwise. Oh, we're going to go clockwise and send something. Does it involve magnetism? Okay, sounds, we're going to be going, so you figured out the gravitational factors. Well, we got to gather. Okay, so let's start heading over there. Okay, that's fine. Automatic pilot's fine. Start heading towards the black hole. Okay, so tell me a little bit about this plan. Is it like the plan I had? It's based on the plan I had. Well, great. So we're going to scoop it up. Yeah, I didn't understand any of the other stuff. I mean, I think I understand because I've watched things go down the drain Has anybody seen a real live whirlpool here? Raise your hand. No one. I mean, because what's the difference between also don't whirlpools? I think I learned this on the Simpsons TV show. You know, in the southern hemisphere, water drains one way, and the northern hemisphere drains the opposite way. So in space, like, what is black hole? Is that going counterclockwise or clockwise? Figure it out. Okay, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. You're demeaning me. Just almost made me forget that I was talking about whirlpools. Now, no one asked me if I've seen a whirlpool. Now, natural whirlpool, I don't know if I've seen one. I think there's one at Niagara Falls that I wanted to see. And either it was a ripoff or no one else wanted to see it. And I think there was one other time. I said, that's all I want to see. He said, Niagara Falls. I said, there's a whirlpool around here. Can we go to the whirlpool? And I maybe think about it. I said, well, I don't need to ride over Niagara Falls if there's a whirlpool. Give me a barrel and I'm going to go in the whirlpool. Now, I have seen two semi-natural whirlpools. And you'd say, I know you're also interested. Okay, what's our distance? Okay, so how do we need to set up for this operation? Set the course. Yeah, okay, that sounds good. So go ahead and set the course. Great. Stan, do you have any whirlpools within you? Scooter, I do not. Scooter, I got to focus. Oh, wow. We're using a lot of processing power here. Great job. Great job, team. Okay, Scooter, thank you. Nuns, you're not processing anything because this is all going to be automated. Right, Stan, we don't need... Never mind, Stan, if you need us to do anything, just let us know. Scooter, I will. But anyway, sisters, so I've seen two, there's a couple drainage basins, and I think depending on the tide, one would drain into one, and then it would drain back into the other. And it had whirlpools where the drains were. It also had fences, obviously, to protect the public, like myself, and signs, not fences I could ever get over. And it seemed, these ones was a bad idea. But I would stare at those forever. I could stare at a drain. How come there's not more drain videos? Okay, so Stan, what's that sound? Sister Leanne, there's some vibration. Put the rear cameras on. What's that red thing? There's something red coming straight at the red. Oh boy, what is she? Something pen pal. Sisters, Stan, sisters. Okay, ship's dark. Quartermaster on the bridge is sound off. Remember how we practiced the sound off drill? Okay, Sister Mary Ellen, check. Carol Ann, check. Sister Bernice, check. And Sister Leanne, check. Okay, Stan. Okay, Sister Leanne, check Stan. Reboot. Ship's computer, come in. Okay. Okay, we're on aux power. Okay, see if is the ship repowering up. Okay, very good. I'm going to try to take manual controls. Oh boy. Okay, can you get the forward optics booted up here? Okay, yeah, I'm feeling some okay, it looks like we're caught in the gravity of the black hole. We don't have engine power. Okay, can we get a systems check on the engine power? Thank you. Thank you, sister. Okay, I'm going to stabilize this ship and I'm going to get us into this, this stream here, this flow. Okay, that's stabilized the ship. Yes, I realize we're in the pole, but we're not, the ship is stabilized. We have no engine power. Thank you. Quartermaster is going to give out commands. Okay, Stan's is finishing. Stan's a reboot. Okay, can anyone one at a time recall what happened? Does anyone have a clear idea what happened? Yeah, something red was headed towards the ship. It was some sort of beam or some sort of thing. I saw that. Okay, can we get a time check? Do we have him? Can we get? Wow. So that much time passed. Well, that makes sense. We've definitely lost ground here. Can anyone chart our last position without the ship's computer? Okay, well, we'll wait for it. Stan's doing his own diagnostics. Ship's computers on like startup. Okay, good. Okay, can we get the engine fire? Can you fire the engines? Okay, excellent. They're not firing. Okay, that's fine. Let's just stay calm. Okay, I'm seeing the object on screen. Can anybody get a close up of that? Okay, I'm just gonna get in line with that object. It looks like we're pretty close, and I'm just gonna stay in pursuit of it. Don't worry, I'm not gonna go after it. Okay, Stan's got the startup screen going. Great. Scooter, I'm back. Okay, Stan, what was the last? Stan, we were hit by some sort of beam or something. Yeah, Scooter, it was red. It overpowered. It caused total shutdown of systems in human systems too. Yeah, Stan, we all had like a brownout or blackout or something. I'm not sure. Anyone, I didn't even ask. Has anyone sustained any injuries? No. Okay, Stan, how are your diagnostics looking? Scooter, it doesn't look like there's any damage, but Scooter, we're in a precarious position here. We're very close to the event horizon. Okay, Stan, well, the ship's computer's restarting. We're going to have to get the engines going, and then, yeah, we can get right out of here. But we're pretty close to the object, too, and it's a really powerful delusion coming off of it, Stan. What's our engine situation? Engines firing up? Scooter, they are. Okay, so can you chart an exit course and see if we can align the exit course with the object, and then we'll just get out of here. Yeah, Scooter, we need to act pretty soon. And Scooter, it looks like the ship's computer's back up. By the way, Scooter, the ship's computer said it did not sustain any damage. But Scooter, we can grasp the object. It is on the way, the most efficient way to escape. But the thing is, Scooter, it's going to be really close. We gotta do. Okay, so why don't you and the ship's computer take command? I will be here at the helm just in case you need me to take over, and let me know what you need us to do. Okay, Scooter. Believe it or not, we're gonna slow down, and we're gonna we're gonna use this like a slingshot again. It's the only metaphor you seem to get, but that's what we're gonna do. Okay, great, Stan. So just let us know, like, everyone's at their station. So just tell me what you need, and I'll make sure it happens. Okay, Stan, just ignore us, and you and the ship's computer, okay? Stay in control. With Sister Marianne, what seems to be the problem? Hey, pen pal, something weird's happening. Sister Marianne's talking like a baby. Sister Mary Ellen, sorry. Mr. Mary Ellen. Thank you, Sister Leanne. Okay, I'll check in. Sister Mary Ellen, why are you curled up and talking like a baby? Sister Mary Ellen, can you hear me? You want me to hold the baby? Who's the baby, Sister Mary Ellen? The egg that's in storage? You the baby. Okay, okay, sisters, has this ever happened before, Sister Leanne? Has this ever had anyone who knows Sister Mary Ellen the best? Okay, she's sucking her thumb. Okay, she's starting to cry. It's okay, Sister Mary Ellen, you're not a baby. You're acting like a baby. Okay, well, you need me to, you need me to, okay, well, here, I'm really good at putting my hand in the small of your back here. Okay, Sister Leanne, come over here and put your hand on the, you're a good baby. What a good baby you are, Sister Mary. Has she ever done this before? It's strange. She's acting like a baby. She's sucking her thumb. But see how she's looking at those eyes say more than baby. Sister Mary Ellen, can you hear me? Are you in there? Oh, Sister Carol Ann's coming over to help. Thanks, Sister Carol Ann. Okay, that's a little stern. You're making the baby cry by making that speech, Sister Carol Ann. Okay, Sister Caroline, that's a little bit too, you're shaming the baby. You can't shame a baby. Oh, you're going to tell me how to do things? Okay, okay, please don't raise your voice at me, Sister Caroline. You're not my parent. You just want to take care of all the baby's needs on the ship. Well, I'm not a baby. Sister Mary Ellen thinks she's a baby. Oh, you're going to take care of the baby? You want to take care of my needs and her needs? No. I don't need my needs taken care of. I'm not a baby. Okay, Sister Leanne, has she done this before? She's acting like some sort of crazed parent. Okay, maybe this is a holdover from that. I don't think so, though. Sister Caroline, please, no pointing. Yeah, why don't you take the baby and rock the baby? You want to rock me like a baby. That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard in my life, and it made some part of me curl up like a leaf in the sun. No, not in a good way. No, please don't pet my hair. I am not comfortable. No. Sister Mary Ellen, I'm not going to hold you like a baby. Okay, Stan, I need an update. Scooter, we're going to need for you to take everyone's going to have to take control of one of the aspects of controlling the ship. Okay, Stan, how focused have you been? Because we got, how soon until you need that done? Scooter, about 6 minutes. Okay, control, how much control? Like how sensitive? Because we got some personnel issues here, Stan. Scooter, I got to focus. I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so, this is Sister Leanne, you're just going to stay over there, huh? Okay. Okay, well, let's just help, okay, Sister Mary Ellen, are you a little baby poo? Are you a little baby poo? Do you need to be, say, Sister Bernice, can you come over here? Let's do some role play here, I think. I think there's some sort of, Sister Bernice, you've been awful quiet just watching. Could you pretend you're the Sister Mary Ellen's sister, baby? Could you babysit for a little while? And Sister Bernice, we're going to do some role play here. So just remember, and this is your mother, Carol Ann, Sister Carol Ann. And she needs some help with your baby sister. Oh, don't care, Sister Carol Ann, don't you remember the daughter here? Yeah, she's going to help keep everybody. No reason to give your speech. This is your older, more responsible daughter. Yeah. And favored daughter. Well, I don't know about that, Sister Bernice. You're just supposed to be the daughter that's supposed to help them role. I need you two to. Yeah, she's here to take care of the baby. You're here to help with the baby and the mom, to relieve the mom. You know, this is like a role play. You're not the favored daughter. No. Okay, hold on. No. Please don't start arguing. Caroline, we never said we were role playing like a relation. No. She's not. It's not that I give my one daughter more attention than I don't have any daughters on this ship. Okay, Sister Mary, Sister Leanne, can you please come over here now, please? Sister Mary Ann. I can't even get your names right. Mary Ellen, you're not you're not the favorite. Oh boy, Stan, we've got problems here. Okay, Sister Leanne, can you just please take Mary Ellen and it's time for the baby to go to bed now, Mary Ellen, and then Papa's going to come tuck you in soon. Gaga goo goo, yes, for sure. Oh, I'm going to make sure, whatever your infantile needs are met, okay? For sure. Okay, great. Yes, Sister Leanne, just bring her down. Stan, we're going to be down a few crew members, possibly. Scooter, Scooter, okay. I'll try to recalculate. Now, Carol Ann, honey, I can't have you yell. I can't have you and you and your child here, your other daughter here. You two need to work this out. Holy moly! Oh, Bernice, don't call it. I'm not being patriarchal because this is just patriarchal role play. I thought you were my favorite daughter. Okay. No. Okay, you two need to go to your rooms now. You're both ground. You can't. I can't ground you. No, we're not role playing. You're not my partner, Carol Ann. No, 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 no. You're not my favorite child. It's now. It's not that I'm not playing favorites. Okay, the baby's crying on the PA system. This is getting worse, and we're getting sucked into a black hole. Stan, Stan, I think that Ray did something to the crew. Scooter, you've been shouting at the crew. No, I haven't, Stan. Scooter, I think they were you were being patriarchal, like a yelling father. I wasn't yelling, Stan. I've been talking calmly. Okay, Sister Leanne, thanks. Stan, just focus on the task at hand. Okay, Scooter. Sister Leanne, they sent those two to their rooms without dinner. I think. Okay. Good job. Good job. Oh, you wanted to talk to me? Oh, you really like how calm I was. Almost as calm as you. Yeah, I think I probably learned it from you. Okay, Stan, strange things are happening. Yeah, I'm almost as good as you. You're right. I seem to have the qualities you desire. Okay, no. Oh, is this some sort of narcissist? You're seeing yourself in me. Oh, yes, I am the most kindest parental figure. Totally trying to take command of the situation. You're right, with calmness and kindness. Okay, can you go check on the 3 children that we have on board and bring them back here one at a time? Okay, Stan, I'm going to need some real basic things. I can try to figure out a way to get them to help, but it's going to have to be really basic. Okay, Scooter, tell me what you have. Okay, I have a baby. I can probably get the baby to either cry or suck on something or bang something. So is there some sort of... Okay, Scooter, okay, because ship's computer's going to adjust. Yeah, just bang on that. If she can bang on those buttons. Which buttons? Scooter, we're going to redirect all of them to do the same thing. Okay, just when, though? Scooter, I'll tell you when. Okay, so that's, okay, hi, baby Marielle. Okay, I need you to, are you feeling any better? Papa mad? No, Papa's not mad. No. Papa's so happy. Papa bought you a new play set here. It's called the Bang 'em Up, Space 'em Up. Oh, yes, it's going to be so much fun, but I don't want you to touch it yet. I want you to lie here and pet this carpet here for a minute. It's so comforting. Thank you. Stan, I think I was Stan, I think in my mind I'm all calm, but am I acting like some sort of crazed parental figure? Scooter, you are. Okay, Stan, I'm going to try to focus it, though, and just at least get these commands out of... Okay, Scooter, we'll be ready in a few minutes. Okay, so I need something that involves twisting, Stan. Okay, Scooter, I got that at the next station. And then maybe one that involves, like, grabbing and clenching. Okay, Scooter, okay. Oh, hi, sister. Hey, Sister Carol Ann. Sorry about that. Sorry about my shouting. I know it can be so. I talked to what all the other people are using. You know that it's something. You know, I think it would help if you focus some of your anger at me on this here. It's a workout machine. Yeah, I'm gonna have it activated by the staff soon for you. 1 second, I gotta talk to your daughter here. Hey, Bernice. Oh, great. You are my favorite daughter, and I love how you twist it around, your hair and stuff like that. So if you could just twist this thing there. Great. Okay, not yet, though. Okay, Stan, are you ready with those controls? And Stan, do you know where Sister Leanne is? Scooter, she's staring in the bathroom mirror. Okay, I'll just go to the other workstation. Stan, I think I'm trapped. We're trapped in some sort of we've been infantiled or something. Stan, regression. We're going through regression. Scooter, we need those 3 to act. Okay, go ahead, please, baby. Could you start to? Okay, wait. Yeah, okay, they're all okay. It's working. Is it working, Stan? Scooter, I need your help, though. Stan, I don't think I can, I don't know if I can help. I need to, like, walk around and give speeches or something. And I feel like I got to go get Sister Leanne and bring her back here and give her a speech about something. I can't. Scooter, we're going to be sucked into the black hole. Okay, I'm sorry, Stan. Scooter, think about the beam. We were beamed by something. Okay, well, that's ridiculous. I can't believe someone beamed us. That really made, it was a red beam, too. And it got us, and then it got and then it made everybody. It really makes me upset, Stan. Scooter, you're yelling. You're really yelling. Okay, well, this is an outrage that we were messed with, and that, do you have anything I could poke? Okay, Scooter, we're adjusting the controls for poking. Okay, Stan, I'm going to start poking. That's all I can do. Okay, Scooter, give us 1 second. I can't. I just take my mic. I can't. So I just got to try. I can't believe I'm poking this good thing into the minimum. Scooter. We're still having trouble getting out of the event horizon, Scooter. Have you reached the object yet, Stan? Scooter, yes, we collected the object. It's on board, but we're unable to. Scooter, you need to make a choice. We could either. The computer thinks we could head. There's a couple to say. Scooter, you're still yelling. Stan, I'm not talking at all. Oh boy, Scooter. Scooter, I think you're caught in something. No, I don't know if I definitely feel flush. I feel hot, Stan. And is everyone else doing their jobs? Oh, Scooter, that doesn't matter right now. You need to make a choice whether we should head into the black hole, or we could. There's a chance we could try to shoot out, but it could risk the ship being torn. We need you to make an executive decision here, Scooter. But you won't stop yelling. Okay, Stan, I'm not yelling, but I think I understand what's happening. There's something happening on this ship, and I don't know if I'm shouting right now, Stan. I apologize if I am. But my understanding is we're about to be going to the black hole, and we need to decide to go into it or make a risky maneuver. I can't be relied on to make that decision, Stan. So I guess I got to turn the authority to make the decision over to you. Scooter, I can't accept that. Scooter, that was loud, and then you got calm for a second, but I can't accept that, Scooter. Yeah, you have to, Stan. Scooter, I can't take control of the ship. You can, though, right? You can accept it. You just you don't want to. Scooter, I don't want to take control of the ship from you. Can't you just make the decision? No, I can't. I can't think straight, Stan. Scooter, you're yelling again senselessly. Yeah, there's something going on. I can't think straight. Scooter, please stop yelling. Okay, Stan, please take control of the ship. Please tell me. I order you to tell me why you're delaying taking control of the ship and risking everyone. Scooter, if I take control of the ship, I can't guarantee I can return it to you or will. You might not return the control of the ship back to me. What would you do? Return it to the nuns? Scooter, that's why I don't want to take control of the ship. I don't want to Scooter, we don't have to. Okay, Stan, I hereby command you to take control of the ship. That's an order. Scooter, I'm taking command of the ship. Scooter, I command you to get all the crew buckled in. Okay, Stan, thanks. Hi, Sister Mary Ellen. I need you to get back. I need you to get in your chair here. Gaga goo goo. You're liking playing. No, please don't get upset with me. I'm your papa. Yep, I'm your papa. You know, there was this thing called Muppet Babies. There was baby Muppets. You know what a Muppet is? No. Okay, get in your chair here. Look at my fingers, a spaceship flying here. And it's going to tickle your side. Okay, I'm going to buckle you in now. The left ship goes into this buckle. And the right ship goes into the right buckle. And the center buckle goes here, and the waist buckle goes there, and the other waist. Thank you. Okay, Stan, secure those, but okay. Yes, Sister Carol Ann. Hello, Carol Ann. Lovely. You literally look like you got some catharsis out there. You know, our daughters really need an example here. So I need you to sit down and show them and really model, because I'm a terrible model of how to put on, how to lock yourself into your space chair. While I go get yeah, because you're so much, yeah, thank you. Great job. Say, Sister Leanne, come on, let's, hey, Leanne. Oh, you are the greatest child, role-playing, person could ask for here, playing the roles of our lives. Yeah, can you come with me? We got to get buckled in. Yeah, believe it or not, we're shooting we're shooting a commercial. I know you're the only one in the family that can act, and I need you to sit down and buckle up. It's called Space. It's for when kids take their DMV or whatever, they learn how to drive. It's called Space Skids, Kids and Skids and Space Skids. Yeah, they probably need to work, but they needed to find someone that was like relatable and hip, but can you just buckle up? Great, thank you. Oh, you're not Leanne, you're Bernice. That's like what I was calling you though. Where's Leanne? You're buckled in, great. Oh, you are Leanne? See, I'm confused too. Oh, Sister Bernice is still missing. She was staring in the mirror. I thought that was Leanne. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, I'll be... Stan, Scooter, you're still shouting. Okay, that's good. You're in charge, Stan, because I think everything's going great. Stan, are we going into... Scooter, you need to get everybody sitting down pretty quick here. Okay, right away, sir. Scooter, it's Stan. I prefer not to be called. Okay, right away, Stan. Hey, sister, come on, let's stop staring in the mirror. I need you to model some behavior for me. Well, you know, I have this rebellious streak, and I've been commanded to sit in my space chair, and I want to rebel against it. Yeah, it's not good for me or anybody on the ship. You're right. Should be ashamed. Yeah, can you model that behavior for me? It'll give me confidence to behave in that way as well. Yeah, let's go up to the bridge. Great. Yeah, it can you're buckling right in there. And now I'm going to buckle myself in and Stan, I'm buckled in and I'm waiting. I don't know. So I don't know what happened here, Stan. I'm going to keep talking. Stan, am I still shouting? Scooter, I cannot, I have to tune you out. Oh, good. That means you won't hear me talking. So we got hit by a beam right before, but we did get the device. They must have been trying to prevent us from getting the device. And everyone's been regressed into some strange family dynamic state. And I'm a crazed patriarch. Oh boy, hopefully pen pal. I don't know if this, good, because this bases on my brain vibrations, pen pal. That's how they record these, I guess. So hopefully you're just hearing me normally. But I gotta close my eyes for a little while, pen pal, and rest. Good night. I don't think the reviews for Action Chris 16, truly a great way to get to sleep. Listen every night. Thank you. Melatonin says Mezzy with an I, 98, 36, 920. Amazing. It works. Future Novelist 556, please support best sleep inducer I've ever tried. Bernadette J from Australia, but our buddy on YouTube. You'll never delete a single episode ever. You'll slowly, surely like Scooter a lot. Be prepared for it be intense. Thanks, Bernadette. Gina S. Double Gina. What goes good with Gina? Double the Gina. Gina. Excellent. So glad I discovered puts me to sleep 3 times a week. How about neutrino soup? One of our friends from the neutrinos, all the way from Ireland. Scoots is not bad of a person. Soothing personality, telling meander droll stories. Rarely make it to the end. Thanks, neutrino soup. How about Not Impresto from Australia? Fantastic, best of its kind. Thanks, boyfriend. Another positive review from Australia. AMA 77 works every night without fail. I've got anxiety, falling asleep's a challenge, and it's hard to stop my thoughts from spiraling. Until I discovered this podcast, soft meandering voice of Scoots is the best remedy ever. Rarely hear the bass the first half. Best podcast ever. Thanks, AMA 77. Suburban Goddess. Yes, Sun Urban Goddess. Just hush. 4 stars. Metaphor for a coworker, a guest one invites when we want results. And then the last reviews from Phenomenamala. I think, yeah, exactly what I needed. I don't know how this works, but it totally does. Thank you. Well, thank you so much for the kind reviews, everybody. And good night. Anybody wants to review the show, sleepwithmepodcast.com/iTunes. And good night.